Hello friends, today we are going to see about the importance and relevance of the broker research in the share market. As we all know that share research is a very important factor in making the decision making process in the share market while buying and selling of the shares. Brokers are the one who also do the research on the share market and provide with the meaningful insight to their account holders. Brokers are, as we know, that are the intermediaries between the investors, buyers or sellers of shares and the exchange. So the brokers are the one who handles the client side and also handles the delivery side from the stock market. We know that the brokers in stock market, when we are doing the research, is very important factor that we have to understand which research are good for us and which research are not good for us. That itself requires a lot of knowledge. Typically, if you see that the research on for example, when the investor see the information for which the investor look for the information, the sources from which the investor look for the information are TV, magazines, newspapers, different websites, are there research reports and different reports from the consulting bodies. They provide the research on the share market to the investors. Now, if you see that it's all we have to when an investor is investing in the share market, it's very important that he must be able to filter the information. If we are able to filter the right and wrong information, we'll be in the better state, we'll be in the better position to make the decision about the stock market. That is why it's very important factor that we have to understand the importance of the understanding and passing out. Let the wrong information go or irrelevant information go off, and we can capture the relevant information which will help us in buying the shares. As we all know, the importance of the brokers. Brokers are one of the important factor, that because if you see that brokers are the one who are constantly in the market. Brokers are who are constantly in the market. They are looking for the market. They are one who is dealing constantly from the different buyers and sellers across the India, across the globe. They're getting the different requests from the FII, from the local investors, from domestic investors, from the institutional investors. They are the one who are handling. So it's very, very obvious that the brokers will have a very good information or relevant information as compared to the normal investors. So that is why brokers are providing information. Like for example, if you see in the market, there are many brokers are available. Like for example, Motilal Oswal, Angel Broking, ICICI Securities, even the Sher Khan, and so on and so forth. These brokers have the research team inbuilt in the company, and this team keeps on doing the research about the share market. They go attend many conferences, exhibitions, and the summits from which they get information about the market, the government policies, from the information about the companies. So they add international news, international outlook, what the economy says about that, US market, Europe market, Japanese market, all from Australian market, Singapore market, everything, Middle East oil market. That's they have the information about the entire economy of the global economy. So they particularly based on these research, they compile certain calls, certain research reports, and based on that research report, on the daily basis or weekly basis or monthly basis, they keep on providing certain calls to their account holder, to the respective customers. Like we all, you and I, who hold the accounts with these brokers. So they must be having the daily call, maybe like for example, Angel Broking or Motilal Oswal may providing the weekly, daily call or monthly call or value-based call, like in a quarterly, once in a quarter, like depending on what kind of trading strategy you are having. We are having the swing strategy or positional trading. You are having, are you doing intraday trading? What you are doing, based on your requirement, your trading strategy, these brokers provide you with the information on the different market information. And many a times, for example, 70% of the times, maybe that these brokers are providing the right information. May happen that, but if you see on later on, for example, but their information, that 30% information may not be as relevant as we're thinking. What is the best way? We have to see what is the best way to understand this information. See, if we are entirely depending upon the broker's research, it may be very difficult for us to filter out the information. But if we have some prior studies, we know, as we are having understanding that what's technical analysis, what is the fundamental analysis, how to read the charts, how to read the balance sheet how to read the shareholding pattern, how to understand and estimate, interpret the market information, news, and etc. So we have to understand that what are the research available in the market. Based on that research, when we have our own study, if we are having our own study, and then the market, the research comes from the broker, we'll be in a better position to understand the information throughout from the broker. So that is a very important. Broker research are definitely, they are doing hard work. They do best of their ability. But as an investor, we also must be aware about that what they are doing. That is the reason that if you see in the stock market, mostly about 90% of the people lose money. Why? That is the reason, because they solely rely on the calls from the broker. Primarily, if we have our own study also, then we'll be in a better position to understand the broker call, whether I should buy that call, whether should I execute that call or not, I sell that script. No. If we are having our own study, then only we'll be able to understand the brokers. We'll be able to in the position to understand the broker's call, because they are also human beings. They can also make the errors and all. That is why my suggestion will be that whenever it's not good, it's not bad to have a broker research. It's not wrong to have a broker research. But my suggestion will be, my request will be that if we have a prior study from our side, then we'll be in the better position to understand the broker research. That is why friends and investors and beginners, that's very important. That kindly learn about the stock market, have your own knowledge, and then understand the broker research. You will be in the better position to have the interpretation or to take the benefit out of the broker research. Broker research are of relevance to the stock market definitely, and it will be. So kindly have your own study and interpret that result in best of your interest. Thank you once again. I hope you like the video. Kindly do subscribe to our channel and press on the icon button to get the updates and notification about the future videos. Thank you once again. Thank you all.